I hate the fact that I've reached a point I've reached a point in my life where I'm just too uncertain and I do not know what I want to do while I'm moving forward. I always find myself some days just laying in my bed and not knowing what to do or what's best. I just lay there and think about my life and think how I think I know what makes me happy in this life, but the circumstances I've put myself in through my ambitions and dreams limit me and do not let me actually feel happiness or be close to what makes me happy. So I've put myself between a rock and a hard place, to summarize, and I can't really persevere because I'm too weak to do that, and I just sit around all day and contemplate what I should do while I'm moving forward. Is that sense of it's that sense of vulnerability that drags me down, that sense that I can't really be ambitious about anything. I can't really try and move forward. I just lay there and think about myself. I don't really do anything because doing takes effort, and I'm just useless sometimes. I sit there and just watch my past successes, if you can even call them successes, where I've actually done something, and it makes me feel even more melancholic towards, as a general, not towards anything, just as a general. I sit there and I watched them and I said, well, I can probably, you see, they're not that big of a deal, but to me they are. They're just close to my heart. For example, I wrote something on a piece of paper one night and it got a really small amount of traction, but it was something that warmed my heart, really. And I think that I could make it even more, something more out of it, make it more known, or, let it gain more traction. Yet I just stay all day and I just sit down on my desk and I start researching for 20 minutes and then I quit. I don't know why. I just. It's not that I can't do it, it's not that I can't try. The worst thing that will happen is that nothing will happen, and I think it's my fear of nothing happening that takes over me. Not because I can't really put the effort in. I've done it before. Just like making these videos, I don't even know what I want to do about this video. It's unscripted. I might just put a black screen and let the audio let the audio play, because that's how listless and senseless and lazy I am nowadays. Because I'm lost. I think I'm lost. And I might be lost in time 20 or 30 years from now, or whenever I'm gone. That will probably be the case. I mean, my dad just today even told me that if you could really, like, if 7 billion people were worth remembering, then what would be the point of leaving a legacy? Something along those lines. But I already knew that. I didn't need to hear it, but it still made me think. I should probably edit out all the buts. Nah, I won't. Nah, because I'm too. There was a specific word. about people like me. What was it called? Retreationist. It comes from like retreat, something along those lines. Uh, something along something along those lines. Just whenever life hits you, you just don't hit it back. You just tank all the punches. In a sense, I'm like a tank in a video game. You take all the aggro, you try your best, you do absolutely everything you can to help your team, yet in the end, there's just like one slip up, just one small slip up, even one that might not be your fault entirely. It might be someone else's, or some external factors like you not having enough gear or whatever, and then you just let the aggro go, your whole team dies, they wipe, they start blaming you, start flaming you, you know. You take that, in a sense, you don't just tank the mobs or just the game, you tank the emotional damage you receive from your team. And this is a similar feeling I'm having right now in general with my life. It's, I don't know what it is, it's just that sense that I can't really do anything worth remembering. I already know that, but in a way I can't really even go back and just be normal, live a general life because of my circumstances. So I'm just stuck. And I'm not even a fighter. It's not that I haven't done anything about it. It's not that I haven't fought my battles before. It's that you can only take so much losses before, I wouldn't say necessarily break, but you just start feeling down and you start questioning, is it even worth fighting anymore? What's the point? You're gonna lose aggro again, you're gonna slip up. It's the fear of failure, the fear of success even, because success takes effort, and you've given enough effort before, but it never paid out. It sounds really doom-core, it sounds really nihilistic, but it's true. Those are my genuine feelings. So all I do is just lay in my bed and tuck myself in these bed sheets and just think about what I can do, just dream about other worlds, imagine what would it be like if so and so happened, if I wasn't so scared of taking a risk. But then again, me taking a risk led me to the position I am right now, so I don't even know if it's worth anymore. People say you should always move forward, you should always like search for happiness actively, but sometimes you're just too lost, you get too overwhelmed, you have too much to deal with, and because you haven't dealt with your past problems, you have even more, and it's exhausting. So you later, you look at the wall or at the sky and just ask yourself, then what am I even doing anymore? At any given point in time, I could have given up, you know, I could have just laid here on the ground and died. But I didn't. I kept moving forward for some reason, you know, for some miraculous reason. I didn't give up, and since that can make people move forward. But I guess I'm not one of those people. I I still think about it. I think about things that, you know, it's hard. No one said it's gonna be easy. I didn't expect it to be easy, but a little help now and then. But then again, I'm complaining. It's so yeah. That was just a piece of my mind. I don't really imagine it to be anything special. It's just me blabbering and brainstorming or